Reichard has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Oh, what a move. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by the It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. So this is caught by Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little delay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 30. First down, Detroit.
Goff now looks to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score -7. Vikings nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon To me, what's important right now on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air with McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he's got this down to the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area. So you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a brilliant completion. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This is caught. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close.
And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one. The kicks away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Goff now to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
The 47-yard line.
Here's second and 3. gun. Gibbs will get it.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And
going back to Gibbs on first down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
St. Brown motioning left.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 28 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
the kick is
The
good.
extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Brings up second down at the 33.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass to the sideline. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's McCarthy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a second and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out wide.
Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
That's to his running back, complete. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position. First and goal after a gain of 19.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
It's
a big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Addison hauls it in. Touchdown! Addison, 41 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the extra point.
Up for the extra point.
It's good, and they'll take a 17 from 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the 25, here's a second down and 9. To throw is Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on third down. Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Lions.
Here's Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Williams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions 1st down.
Gone. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
1st down is right.
Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
To the air with McCarthy. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Throwing is McCarthy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a
big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
An inside give to Jones.
Aaron Jones
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy flushed out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's good for a Vikings.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right there. It's now the second. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. 4th down now after a loss of 2. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want done. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That went into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. The short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Jackson will throw again. They set up the screen for Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. In motion left, Flowers. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
These guys running back in the backfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after.
Point after. Right down. Makes the score 14-7. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
With the dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Jackson throwing once more. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Having only 4 seconds on the clock. Time likely for just one snap of the football. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start with a give to Henry. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They won't throw the football like crazy. But the
all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 59 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. On his loop for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler Luke kicking off for Baltimore.
So we're right back And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. McCarthy finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
McCarthy operating from the gun. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete.
Boy.
Not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First carry now for Justice Hill. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jackson options out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Throwing is McCarthy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. I think he had to run that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will go to Henry out wide. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game.
A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.